Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 here with Bad City Football Club at Rawslowgaming, where we're trying to take Bad City Football Club to the top of Premier League and beyond out in Europe. Here is the season 20 something. Actually been a little while since I played the game, so sorry for not remembering that, but we are in our second season in Sky Bet League 2, and we have just started the season with 3 straight wins so far and just beat Cambridge United 1-0, and we're meeting them again here at home again, as you see here, these 2 matches, but this time in Carabao Cup first round instead of Sky Bet League 2. So we had quite a few signings here for the season, but we didn't really live up to the hype that we saw a bit in the preseason in terms of odds for promotion. But we are still odds for a mid-table finish without any problem, and I think around that area is our goal for the season from the board and everything like that, so it should be all right. And nothing really here that we should do. Maybe focus play down the left. Gotta remember that and see how the team is. I don't remember if we were strong on the left-hand side actually. Small favorites according to the bookmakers here, and Tavares is leaving the club. That's all right. Team report, squad depth. How are we on middle left? Yeah, we're stronger in the middle for sure. So we'll not focus play down the left. We could do that to exploit, but since we're, I wouldn't say weak, but not really good on that side either, it feels wrong to prioritize that when we are so much stronger in the midfield. And for you, as usual there, for our first team players, all players that needs match practice will be allowed to play in the 60 minutes in their under 23s for 60 minutes per match. As said, been a while, so almost forgetting my own rules and ability to say them properly here. So we'll just acknowledge their scouting for the Carabao Cup. We don't have the budget for it really. We're prioritizing and scout packages. We're not unfortunately getting anyone there decent to scout that is offering themselves to us, so to say. So yeah, we're playing with the best possible team here pretty much. Kelly, yeah, you're a bit better, but we'll play Gray and play Gosling and Pius as a combination there. Or will we play Ponticelli? Now, I don't know who have gotten to play. Ponticelli haven't really gotten to play. Gosling have gotten to play. Is that the right thing here to do? Well, kinda. It kinda is, so we'll keep on with that. We're having quite a few players that actually are a bit tired, so we'll switch them out. So merge instead of Johnson. Defender left, Preston instead of Mitchell, I guess. And what more? Matt Baxter. Let Sean's play instead. And Gray, you are also on the tired side, so we'll play Kelly. So pretty much a lot of players not getting to play there. But we'll submit the team here and hope we can still make a decent match here against Cambridge United, even though we have had a pretty hectical playing schedule, I guess. The reasoning behind we are a bit tired here. And we'll kick off straight off just as usual. Even though we're playing it raw and slow, and that is of course something you would know if you are watching this, because I think this should be episode 180 or 179 or something like that. So definitely playing it slow and showing you everything here. A free kick there from Cambridge United that weren't really dangerous, but all in the first sort of sequence. So I guess that's the reason behind us getting to see everything here. So the first real highlight of the match here, Pius snatching up the ball, and it's a goal for Bassett here, Gosling there, and we take the lead in the 10th minute by a really good collaboration between Pius and Gosling, and especially Pius picking up that sort of a loose ball or winning this battle. And Gosling are really good there, getting to that ball. Unfortunately, yeah, we see quite a bit of trouble there with the engine here in Football Manager. Players pretty much going through each other. That's in no way reasonable or realistic, but yeah, we can't do too much about that. We see there that Miller is getting tired also, so probably need to switch him out sooner or later. And we get a goal for Cambridge United here, unfortunately, in the 30-minute mark on a free kick that were pretty well struck, I guess, but that were one of the most straight shots I've ever seen in no matter what in football. Didn't move at all, so feels like the keeper should have been able to reach that, but unfortunately, not the case. Pius here, 1-on-1 versus the keeper, shoots straight at the keeper, getting a rebound and shooting over the top bar there. Some pretty poor action there, actually. And pretty much the end of the first half here. Then we have Miller, as said, on the tired side. And yeah, the scoreline after one half is a 1-1 for Bassett versus Cambridge. Shots 9-8, shots on target 3-2, possession 46-54%. So, all right performance here by the lads, not much more. Looking at the individual ratings, that's pretty much support stat. We are criticizing Kelly here. Other than that, nothing else really to notice. So we'll not really do anything else, and just kick off here for the second half. And we'll see here how soon we can play Miller and I guess Preston as well. Yeah, so we'll do early substitutions here. So we'll get in, what will we get in with? Baxter, I guess, instead of Miller. Central midfielder. Attack, chance in support. So switching that around a little bit, and then of course defender left. So Mitchell instead of Preston. So pretty much the two of the players that we switched out because they were tied. You will still get to play a half or so. And then I think we are probably going to switch out Gosling for Poncelli pretty soon. And sorry if you heard my phone there. We have a free kick here from Cambridge, really close to the penalty area there, but just outside the post, luckily enough. So another highlight, and again, seems to be for Cambridge United here in the 73rd minute, but long ball up to Pius picking up the loose ball, Gosling getting through here, but getting challenged there in the one-on-one situation and losing the ball. But we're snatching up the ball back, and the ball to Baxter to Chance driving it forward here, taking a shot there it looked like, but passing it wide to Mitchell, out to Kelly with a cross towards Gosling, and failed one towards Kelly again, to Charles, to Baxter, to Charles, passing to Baxter, up to Gosling, to Pius, and it's a goal for Bassett here in the 74th minute. And really good play there by Bassett, actually passing the ball back and forth to find free space. And great pass by Gosling there, or yeah, everyone actually there. Baxter, Gosling, Pius, really good, and a really powerful finish there by Pius to make sure that no one were getting to that. So a highlight straight after here for Cambridge. Oh, maybe not. A long ball again up to Pius. Pius running here, passing it wide. No. Clearing that didn't. Well, it did find the right address. So, yeah, it's a 1-on-1 for Cambridge United here getting through. And it's a goal for Cambridge United straight after our goal. So it's all equal here again in the 75th minute. So actually kind of hesitating to see what player we should switch out, or if we even should switch out any player, but I think we should do our last substitution to bring on some fresh feet. We'll see how and who that should be. And yeah, I think Poncelli is a good option, and he needs to get a bit of playing time at least. So we'll put him in instead of Costing. We'll make change here. And Cambridge getting a second yellow card here on Cook, so we'll be playing one man short here. And we'll go up to very attacking here. We'll shout push forward. And we are in the 82nd minute here now, and a highlight going on for Bath City. Ball to Perry here on the right hand side, passes to Merch. Merch dribbling a bit and losing the ball here on the very bottom area. And really running for the ball here. And Cambridge now on a counter-attack that is going really slowly actually, but somehow getting the ball. And it's a goal for Cambridge United that has been disallowed for offside. Oh, that were very lucky for us, I guess. And yeah, pretty clear offside. That's lying down in totally wrong timing. But that's all right. 88th minute, a highlight here. Corner for Bath City. Ball to Merch. And really extreme tackle there. And out to the middle again. The ball to Kelly, across towards Poncelli, but not reaching. The ball back to the midfield to Shaws, to Mitchell. And losing the ball there cheaply to Cambridge, unfortunately. And a chance for a counter-attack from Cambridge. And getting through here. And they shoot straight over the top bar. And not much to go on here. No, there we go. Final whistle. And now it's penalty taking. So I guess, yeah, Poncelli, Mitchell, no, Pius. Who next? Perry, Baxter, Kelly, definitely. Mitchell. Oh, right. Kelly. You're on Poncelli. No, Poncelli, you are first. Then Pius. Baxter. Will Perry. And Julian Kelly. Yeah, I think that's all right. I will not press out the pick because we just decided. Could of course have pressed out the pick, didn't really see that that box. Alright, so Caribou Cup, I thought it were like a league, but maybe it's not for the first round. Maybe that's a knockout stage, don't remember. Could be, or quite likely is. Pius there, our best penalty taker, really, missing the goal. So not good at all. Cambridge in the driving seat now, yeah, especially after that goal. The pressure is on now for Bath City, and we don't really have any good penalty taker, so not expecting to come back from this one. But we're always hoping, of course, but that means that Cambridge pretty much needs to miss, or we need to save. We do have a good keeper, so the keeper could be saving something, but Perry can't miss now. If he is missing now, it's pretty much over. Now, a very safe goal there actually by Perry. So we really need to have this one saved, or that Wood misses the goal. And unfortunately, a really secure penalty there as well. So now the pressure is on even more here for Bath City. We needed to make this a goal. If not, we are knocked out of this cup, I believe. So Kelly versus the keeper. And it is a goal. So pressure on now for Cambridge. Can they finish this off and win this match? Halliday versus Malden. And yeah, really slow highlight here, but I do understand that. So it's saved there by Malden, and a very poor penalty actually by Halliday. And now I guess it's auto-picked. So Akinola versus the keeper. And it's a goal for Bath City here on that penalty. So pressure is on for Cambridge. Needed to put this into the net to still be in the game now. So things can turn quite fast, of course. And again, the very slow highlight. Sinclair versus Malden. And he hits the post. And Bath City are winning the game and are through. A very close match there, and very exciting. But we did come out on top after all. So that's very, very nice actually. And a very tight playing schedule. We only got a few more days to next match there. Yeah, only 8:56 coming to that game. Yeah, we were not expecting to go past the first round. And Preston make his debut. And Gosling ends goal draw. So overall, really good actions happening there as well. So that's really nice. So we'll move forward here towards the next match against Carlisle United away. So hopefully we'll have a good match there. While we're moving towards that next match, remember to smash that like button if you're enjoying the show in this episode or this series. And if you haven't done so yet and want to follow along on our very long series, I expect this to be, well, if we're keeping this up, and I don't stop, and I don't plan on stopping, this will be 300, 400, 500 episodes or something like that. And yeah, a lot for you to watch if you're enjoying it, as said. So keep on supporting the channel, supporting the series and everything like that. And you can do that by hitting the subscribe button if you haven't done so and want to watch. So let's see here. Now, Caribou Cup definitely isn't that. It's all strong teams here, pretty much. So that's something else. We are meeting AFC Wimbledon next round in League 2 at home. So we are having a good chance of reaching another round in Caribou Cup, I guess. And can maybe find a match that will give us quite a bit of money, playing against a much stronger opponent at their home field, like Manchester United or something like that. I guess you're going to get half the revenue from the attendance of that match, so that would be pretty darn good. So nothing really here. Again, focus play down the left, but we are not really strong there, as said, so we'll not do that. According to bookmakers, very slight underdogs here for the upcoming matches against Carlisle. Training week in review, 7.51 as an average for the first team. Wilson will criticize for his training. 7.27 for the under 23s. Will criticize on Novo. And the under 18s 7.78. Then we'll criticize Martin Smith here, and we'll have a proper look here on our first team. Gustavo training well. We don't really see anything yet, but it's early on this season, so that's all right. We don't have anyone more to complain about, so that's also all right. Let's see here, very shortly we'll have the match day, and here we have it. So time to pick our squad. We'll do a team selection, and we'll see if we can be able to get back with pretty much all the players. So Gray will be put in again, Baxter instead of Schultz. What more? Johnson instead of Murch. Mitchell instead of Preston. That is everyone, right? Perry, I think it's the best player. Well, we have O'Connor, but yeah, Perry is better overall. And everyone is fresh, yeah. So we'll play here. Kickoff, go straight to kickoff and play. And just kick off and comment the match just as we always do here on the channel. And as always, this first sequence, not really expecting anything to happen here. And there we go, finally got that away. First highlights here early on in the match, in the 4th minute. Bass sit with the ball in the defensive area. Miller coming through here in the midfield, dribbling the ball, passing it up to the right hand side to Perry. Perry with a cross, and misses everyone. Gray picks up. It's up, and another cross, and it's not a goal there somehow. Don't understand how we couldn't hit that goal. Pretty crazy. And the corner thereafter, Gray with a shot that looked bound for a goal as well. So a very strong start to the match there by Bath City, but unfortunately not netting. And the next highlight here in the 12th minute, Carlisle with the ball, but we're picking up, and Pius picking up the loose ball there, passing to Gosling, back to Pius, and it's a goal here in the 12th minute of the match, and Bath City taking the lead, and I guess back to topping the league table. Very good play by Pius and Gosling there, passing the ball back and forth and finding each other, so they have a very good coherence between them, I feel, so far. So hopefully that is something that is also showing that they are playing really good together, and I feel like hopefully Gosling can improve a lot by this, and Pius also, I guess, but mostly Gosling. Pius is after all only a lone player, and they had a good chance there but didn't manage to net. We're a bit after here in goal difference actually for versus Northampton, who are tying there, but they dropped down. But we're having a really good match so far, so that's nice. And next highlight here in the 37th minute, Carlisle with the ball again, passing back and forth here just outside the penalty area, trying to get through there, but failing. And we tried a long ball up towards Pius, but didn't find him that time. So Carlisle back in control of the ball, passing just outside the penalty area, and again we managed to snatch up the ball, and we'll see here if we manage to get hold of it on the counter-attack. Unfortunately not the case, but the ball all the way back down to the keeper of Carlisle. And building play back on here on the right hand side now to the middle, and a power shot there by Love, but over the top bar. And highlight straight after, Molden with the goal kick, playing to Perry here on the right-hand side, passing to Pius to Baxter, and a power shot straight at the keeper and deflected out for a corner. And here comes said corner, and unfortunately nothing really happening there, and pretty easily cleared down. Yeah, and the highlight went away. So next highlight here, a lot of highlights so far in the match in the 43rd minute, probably the last one before the end of the first half. A lot of pinball here so far, with the battle in the middle of the pitch. Gray snapping up a loose ball and a long ball up towards Gosling, and Gosling shoots but over the top bar, unfortunately, so nothing happening there. And reaching the end of the first half here, pretty much. And there we have it. So the scoreline after one half is 1-0 for Bath City versus Carlisle. Shots 10-4, shots on target 4-1, and possession 49%-51%. So a good result so far, definitely. And yeah, good performance on all the players. No one really to criticize or to praise so far. It's too early in the game, and nothing really exceptional, and we're only leading by one. Their stadium, or Carlisle Stadium, is something else though. Really wish we had something similar for Bath City, but yeah, Gosling picking up a loose ball there, and Pius versus the keeper, and it's another goal here in the 48th minute, and we're extending the lead to 2-0 for Bath City versus Carlisle here early on in the second half. So really great, and yeah, really great stadium. But we shouldn't get hanged up on that, of course. Instead, we should be happy that we're leading the game, and that is something we are, of course. And we also should be thinking about some substitutions here pretty soon. And I see that we have 3 players that are a lot more tired than anyone else. So I think we'll switch those 3 players. So that is Charles that is getting in, of course. You know, I guess we'll have to play Kelly instead of... no, that not... Well, that doesn't really matter. Kelly and Charles instead of Baxter and Miller. And Merch instead of Akinola. And confirm. So doing all 3 substitutions at once, so hopefully we won't get into trouble for that. And Bath City with another chance, and Charles hitting the post there, and saved by the keeper, and out for a corner it looked like, but apparently not the case. Next highlight here in the 69th minute, looking to be for Carlisle, but yeah, dribbling with the ball and losing it there very cheaply. But the ball all the way back to Carlisle's keeper, but a poor goal kick, and Pius again with a chance here, 1-on-1 versus the keeper, but it's saved there by the keeper. Not the greatest of finish. The highlight apparently not over. So maybe Carlisle, after all, can do something coming here on the right-hand side or left-hand side with a cross, and it's a goal in the 60 or the 70-minute mark, unfortunately, and it's reduced to 1-2 or 2-1 for Bath City versus Carlisle here. So a good cross there, pretty poor marking for sure by our players, unfortunately, and a good goal there by Hope and Carlisle, I guess. And could maybe say something to the team or shout something to the team, but feel like we should be able to hold it together without any shout. 5 minutes to go here, and we do get another highlight here in the 89th minute. Bath City with control of the ball, at least at the moment. The ball to Perry, to Johnson, to Kelly, towards Charles, and back to Kelly, to Charles. Playing it back and forth here in the midfield to Gray, dribbling in, and a shot straight at the keeper, and that didn't look dangerous, but we're going to say I hope that were the highlight, and it certainly was. And this certainly should be the highlight for the final whistle. with 5 seconds to go. And there we have it. It is the final whistle, and the scoreline after full time is 2-1 for Bad City versus Carlisle. Shots 19-7, shots on target 93, and possession 49-51%. So a good match and a good result for us and for the team. And we didn't praise Pius, I guess, or something like that. And seems confused and demotivated, and I certainly understand that. After scoring 2 goals, that you don't get any recognition for that. That's pretty darn poor. So after that match, we're still first in the league, 2 points clear of our closest opponent, actually. So that's pretty darn nice. And yeah, 5,000 attending in that game, so pretty nice for that. Pius shines as he wins, or as we win, so we'll praise him by the press instead. So that will be everything for this episode. Hope you have enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. You have been watching Rawslowgaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.